How's everybody doing today? First, I want to start off by saying thank you for spending some time with me. And today we are looking at a Swedish 24-hour meals menu number 15. Now, despite this saying 24-hour meals, it's not a 24-hour meal. This is a single ration, 1,284 calories. This ration has 1,284 calories, 48 grams of fat, 23 grams saturated, 148 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 64 grams of protein, 7 grams of salt. All right, so you see how this is set up. Pretty interesting little message here. Food comes out, garbage goes in. So let's get this opened up. Comes in a nice little carrying bag. This is manufactured by 24-hour meals, so that's why it actually says 24-hour meals, but this is not. It has a little tear notch right here. I'm going to tear that off. Has a nice little Ziploc bag. Oh, and it is, wow, it's closed. All right, so first off, we have a biodegradable wooden utensil. I hate those things. We have a whey protein wild strawberry. And this is best before 2025, so we're slightly out of date for this menu, but I'm not worried. We have a Orfo isotonic drink. This is pineapple flavored. Food Force, and this is most likely going to be some kind of nut mix, but we'll see when we open it up. We have another Orfo dehydrated instant soup mix, and it does not say beef flavor. Soup with beef flavored. So most likely like a beef bouillon. We have a cereal bar, cookies and cream, 50 grams. That sounds pretty good. We have coffee, and this is 2 grams. We have a disinfectant wipe. We have chewing gum, spearmint flavored, sugar-free with sweeteners. And that feels like that is 2 pieces. And then we have our main course. This is chicken karam with potatoes. Okay, yep, and this is a 400-gram main. So that is our entire meal. I'm going to get this plated up. I'm going to boil this in some water for 10 minutes. Get our hot water ready for our whey protein, our coffee, our dehydrated soup. And that's pretty much it, so stay tuned. All right, we're back, and this is looking pretty impressive for a single meal. We have our dehydrated beef soup, we have our coffee, we have some kind of nut mix, which we'll get into. We have our Orfo cookies and cream flavored cereal bar, our Orfo isotonic pineapple flavored drink, and we have our 400-gram main of chicken korma. This is a Pakistani Indian inspired dish, and let's just see what it entails of. This is an Indian, Pakistani, and Bangladesh cuisine inspired. It's a mild, rich curry dish Has chicken pieces in it, yogurt or cream, onion, ginger, garlic, warm spices like cardamom, cinnamon, cumin, coriander, cloves, and turmeric. Sometimes it has nuts in it, such as almonds, cashews, for thickness and richness. It's very creamy, savory, slightly sweet, and aromatic, but not hot. All right, while we have our warm water here, let's get everything going here. So we're going to start with our coffee. And from doing the other ration, this is fabulous coffee, and I'm going to make it very light. I'm sorry, not light. I'm going to use little water so we have a very strong cup of coffee. And we're not using this horrendous thing. We're going to actually use our Swedish 24-hour ration spoon. Now they say to mix this in the bag, but we're not going to do that because it's not gusseted and it doesn't have any Ziploc on the top. This is 20 grams per 250 mils of water, 322 calories, 17.7 grams of carbs, 16.9 grams of sugar, and 0.19 grams of salt. And there is a list of vitamins on that. I don't know if you can actually see that with the glare, but it is quite the list of vitamins. I think that's the last time we'll need our cool water. Let's see what is in this surprise bag. Nuts. Oh, wow. Okay. Chocolate covered nuts. We have our beef bouillon soup, and there looks to be little noodles in there. That looks rather good. All the powder is stuck in the top over here, so we're going to just rip it a little bit so we can get some air in this and get everything settled to the bottom. Look at that, we're getting powder everywhere. Yep. And this is 597 calories. I'm sorry, 142 calories, 2.6 grams of fat, 1.4 grams of carbs, 28 grams of protein. Wow, that is packed with some protein there, and it looks like we just have enough water. Yeah, look at that. Mix that up. Bit. Yep. Couldn't resist that, sorry. Wow, look how dark that is. That is amazing. It looks like charcoal. And I did steam it over the water to soften it up. I'm glad I did. Look at that. It looks like we have little bits of Rice Krispies puffed rice in there, and look how soft that is. That looks great. Okay, we are set. Let's open our main. Pretty nice bag. Has a gusseted bottom. Oh boy. Wow. Holy cow, that smells delicious. And look at the size of that main. Okay, and let's look at what it has. All right, so ingredients are potatoes, 31%, cooked chicken meat, 18%, coconut, milk, water, coconut extract, coconut cream powder, coconut milk powder, maltodextrin, sodium, sunflower oil, sugar, ginger, salt, lemon juice, garlic, onion, modified food starch, lime juice concentrate, spices, and thickener. Wow. And that smell that's coming off that is of ginger and coconut. And it smells rather exotic. All right, let's dig in here. I don't know where to start. First, let's try our coffee. Fantastic coffee. Very dark, very rich. It's not bitter, but it is very strong. Good coffee. Pineapple isotonic drink. Wow. Such a high quality flavoring in there. Our strawberry whey drink. Very thick, but you could tell very high quality. Doesn't have any kind of gritty taste like the American MREs, and that tastes just like strawberry shortcake. Fantastic. All right, our beef bouillon soup base with little noodles. That's really good. Tastes like a Lipton cup of soup broth. I see a little bit of herbs in there. Great soup. Great addition to this meal. All right, let's take a bite of this. Cookies and cream protein bar. Look how dark that is. That is pretty unique how dark that is. That is not overly sweet, but they hit the profile of the sweetness and the cookies and cream perfectly. I don't know how they got this so dark, but this is very deceiving. This is an absolute hit in my book right here. This is very deceiving. It looks very dense, but it is so airy because of the puffed rice. And after you chew it a couple times, it completely breaks down. And it has the most unique, but not overly sweet, cookies and cream flavor. Most of these cereal bars are overly sweetened. This is not. This is like right on the border of health food, but still tastes great. All right, let's try our main dish right here. This thing is looking great. I can't tell. The dark, it almost looks like dark meat chicken. Yeah, that is unique. It's almost like, and I hate to kind of dumb it down, it's almost like a clam chowder, but chicken. That coconut milk and that curry spice is really unique. Wow, that is such a complex flavor of spices, curries, coconut flavor. That is pretty unique. Very heavy, very filling. But if I was in the Arctic mountain area range, this would definitely be a hit. The chicken has a really good chew to it. And the flavors, I'm blown away. This is my second Swedish meal. And I'm telling you, I am blown away by the quality. I think I have a new top tier. You know, everybody raves about French, Italian. Forget that. This is my top tier right here. Swedish. I'm doing a giveaway right now for a Swedish 24-hour. I'll put the link up above. Check it out. It's going to be open for another week. All you need to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And at the end of the second week, I'll be posting a winner to receive it for free through the random comment generator. Wow. Yeah, I think Swedish menus are the top in the MRE hierarchy. I mean, after all, Swedish is a very rich country. They can afford to supplement meals like this for their soldiers. I have not had a bad meal yet. This is absolutely field gourmet. The chicken definitely tastes like it's a dark meat chicken. It's not white and it's not delicate. It's a very bold tasting meat, and they are substantial pieces in this. So when you bite into them, you could feel them. They're not processed. The potatoes have a great chew to them. Outstanding flavor. I'm already starting to get full. Let's see what these little nut balls are. This almost tastes like a chocolate covered raisin. No, these are chocolate covered cherries. I just ate one and I taste some type of fruit, but I just can't place it. So let's cut one open and see what we got. Yeah, looks like it's some type of cherry, like a dried cherry. Wow, that is unique. Dried cherries coated in chocolate. Can you imagine? We're getting these, you know, cashews and dried peanuts and combos in American MREs, and the Swedish are having dried, dehydrated, not dehydrated, but like, you know, dried cherries, like a raisin, and coated in fine chocolate. That is something else. And the flavor, oh my God, it's like a flavor explosion. You get the cherries when you break them down and start releasing their flavor, mixes with the chocolate. Ah, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Pineapple isotonic. That is so refreshing and subtle, and not by any means overly sweet. There's barely a hint of sweetness to it. Wow, I'm kind of overwhelmed with the drinks. I mean, I got pineapple, I got strawberry whey powder, I have a bouillon beef, and an awesome coffee. I'm already full just from the liquid. Goes very well with the beef broth. Can't get over how high quality this coffee is. All right, let's see if we could put a dent into this. This has a very unique flavor. It's more creamy and milk-based than curry. Yeah, definitely a very unique menu. It tastes like it's definitely more coconut milk, more cream. You know, it's like a milk-based dish instead of a gravy. Wow, and this is super filling. This spoon really does help it go down fast. I mean, it's basically like a face shovel. All right. Okay, and our last bite. Wow. Talk about filling. Between that beef broth and that chicken, potato, coconut, cream dish, I am stuffed. I'm going to finish this coffee because that's the only thing I think I have room for. Let's see what this gum looks like. Okay. I'm not going to eat it because I want to have it after I finish the cherries and chocolate, the cookies and cream, the strawberry whey, and the the isotonic pineapple. All right, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this single menu review of a Swedish MRE single menu, wet, menu number 15. This was truly a unique menu. The chicken and the coconut was on point. This was very surprising, very deceiving, very surprising, but I am going to finish it. This was a really unique surprise. Chocolate covered strawberries, not strawberries, chocolate covered cherries, really unique. But again, it's Swedish, one of the richest countries in the world, and honestly, I'm not surprised at the quality of this menu. I think I just found my new top tier ration. If you have never tried a Swedish single menu or 24-hour menu or Norwegian for that matter, get your hands on one, because these do not seem like MREs. I'll say it again. These seem like top tier, high quality expedition food. That's all I can say. I'm going to finish this off camera, and this, I don't want to drink them together because this is citrus, this is milk, and I don't want to have any stomach issues. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you for supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought about this menu. Have you ever had a Swedish menu? Would you like to? If you'd like to, check out my other video, one previous in the playlist for the Swedish menu number 3 review. It's a 24-hour menu. I'm doing a giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment. At the end of next week, which will be this week, I will pick through a random comment picker, a winner, and I'll send it to you. So maybe you'll get lucky and maybe you'll win a 24-hour Swedish ration. This thing is fantastic, so don't let this opportunity pass you by. And this is all for the viewer appreciation giveaway. We reached over 2,000 subscribers last week, and I just want to show my appreciation to the viewers, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.